No, I'm just kidding. You shouldn't quit. You should keep on. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to give you some quick business tips that you can use here on YouTube or in any business that you plan on having. Okay, number one tip is to be patient, right? Be patient just like you are taking care of your child or a plant. You know, you have to water it, you have to give it sunlight, you have to give it nutrients. All those things are important. With your child, you have to make sure they go to a good school, make sure that they're fed, make sure that they have the right clothing, make sure that they have shelter. The same way that you take care of those things that are important to you, the same way you'll take care of your business. And if you're studying, the way you want to be persistent with studying, you want to be the same way with it. Number two is be willing to give back. In my business adventure, how did I give back? I gave the parents a gift, okay, for Father's Day, for Mother's Day, for Christmas. If I didn't do a gift exchange with the kids, I gave the children gifts from myself. Throughout the year, they go on trips, and those trips are being paid by me, by myself. In reference to YouTube, you can give giveaways when you can. You can offer to play someone's PL. Little things of that sort. Doesn't have to be always monetary, but it can be little things to help that your those who support you. Number three is to advertise. Okay, no one is going to advertise for you. You have to go out there and advertise your business. You can advertise on Facebook for free. You can advertise on WhatsApp. You can do it here on YouTube. And you can also give out flyers. I mean, for me in my daycare, I did basically Facebook group for the neighborhood, and I also I did flyers. I know certain things will be uncomfortable for you, but you have to get out there and do it. In my case, I still don't like giving out flyers. It makes me uncomfortable. I hate the feeling of rejection. But if I know that I have to get out there and get kids in here, that's what I do. And what I've noticed with some people, people are followers. So once they see like one person takes a flyer, the other person will, until eventually another person stops, and then the trend goes on. It will be a no. In business, you also have to know that some people will and some people won't. So you don't take it too hard. What is going to be will be. 4, you have to be consistent. You have to do it over and over and over and over again until you get results. You know, you might be failing in the beginning because it's a learning process. Okay, if it's new to you, you're learning as you're going on. So you just keep going at it. If you're doing something for 5, 6, 10, you're going to get better. That with posting, being consistent. For example, if you decide that you're going to post on social media, you have to be consistent. If you're going to, let's say you do it every Monday or every Tuesday, you consistently do that, you know, once or twice a week. And you might not get the results that you want in the beginning, but eventually, if people keep seeing this same post over and over again, eventually they would want to contact that person. They want to look and see, why this person keep posting this information. Let me see if it's interesting. You know, it might apply to them, or it might not apply to them, and that's okay if it does not apply to them. I know the hardest thing about creating a business and growing a business is getting people and the rejection that you get. But as time goes by, you know that it's okay to be rejected. Even here on YouTube, not everyone is going to subscribe to your channel, and that's perfectly fine. Eventually, those people who you want to see this channel or your channel will subscribe. 4, it's not easy, but eventually it will become a second nature. 6, you have to sometimes spend money in order to gain in the future. For example, like I said, previously I said that I give cards, and I give little gifts to the kids and the parents. So that's one way of spending money. You also have to buy supplies and things like that. With YouTube, I see, you know, and if you find that maybe one thing is not working for you and you need a new camera or a new phone or an upgrade with the lights, what else can you get? You can do some type of membership to help you grow your channel. That way you can get continuous support, and your link is being pinned on a daily basis, or, you know, once or twice a week. You can look into some type of membership and with the membership, some YouTubers give different types of perks. You know, some will play your PL for you. Some will shout you out. So there are different types of perks. So that's something to look into. Number 7 is don't expect things to just come to you. You have to work very hard in order to achieve something. You know, think of anything in your life that you wanted to achieve so quickly, or you had to work at it and eventually you got the results that you need. Nothing comes easy, and that's what we have to put in our heads and realize, that everything in life you have to work hard at it. If it's you going to college, you just don't go to college and sit in the classes and get good grades. You have to study, right? And when you're finished studying and you finish all your courses, you get a degree. And after you finish getting that degree, then you can go out there and get a job that you're qualified for. Treat your business like a business. Be professional. Okay? Same thing with YouTube. Treat YouTube as a business if that's what you want it to be for you. I know some of us have it just for fun and games, but some others have it as a business. So you have to start thinking as a business person. 9 is be your own supporter. Be your own supporter. Be your own cheerleader. Not everyone is going to support you, and that's okay. There's a saying that some people will and some people won't, and that's fine. Okay, that's a quote that I always remember when I'm feeling down. I always say that to myself. You know, Yvonne, you know, some people will support you and some people won't. And those who don't support you, it's okay. It's fine. Just move on. Be your own supporter on YouTube. How can you be your own supporter? For example, you just uploaded a video. Watch that video. Be the first person to check out that video. You can ask your friend to check out that video and like it for you. You can also, if you do have other channels, make sure you look at that channel. Make sure you use that other channel to look at that upload and like it. Okay? So at least have about 3, 4, 5 people watching your video and liking those videos. And what I've noticed is that others would follow. You know, like I said before, people are followers. They see no views on your upload, they're not going to look. But if they see 5, 6, 7, 10 views, it might not be interested, but they'll go and peek after they have seen all those likes and views. which is sometimes crappy, but that's the way the world works. Okay, I think this is number 10. Relate to your viewers. Okay, if they ask a question, respond back, even if it's 3 weeks down the 3 weeks down the road. Okay, I made sure in my previous business adventures, I make sure that I was available for the questions. If they, send me messages, I was always available to, to respond back to them or talk about their child. You have to think smart. 11, learn the business. Give yourself time to grow. As I've said before, nothing happens over time. Again, nothing happens over time. I would say I'm not the same person that I was when I started my business about probably 9.5 years ago. Yeah, probably about 9.5 years ago. And I can remember situations where I'm like, why is Tommy down the road doing better than I am? I don't know Tommy. I don't know Tommy's experience, but yet I'm questioning, why does that person has X, Y, and Z? Maybe Tommy has been doing this business for 15 years, and that's why Tommy is doing better than you are. Tommy has learned different things, and that's why Tommy is doing better. You can't watch other people. You have to continue your journey. Maybe I needed to work on certain things in my business in order to get up to that, and eventually I got out there and I asked other people. I asked questions from people who were in the business before me, and they were willing to help me out with the information, and things got better. Things got better for me. With YouTube, get a coach, someone who's been here before you. Ask questions to some of the subscribers that you know that are doing well. You can make better thumbnails. Maybe add sound effects, graphics. Those are things that may attract some people to your videos, and others may not like it. But I think the majority they like the music, and they like sound effects, and they like things like that. 12, I think I've said this one before, but I'm going to say it again, is to get out of your comfort. Last but not least is to know that some businesses are not always on the upside. They're going to be downtime, and maybe during that downtime you're going to beat yourself up and you're going to say, I'm going to quit, I don't like this anymore, and all that jazz. But again, like I said, that's perfectly fine. We all go through those emotions, but the real thing is the real prize is to not quit. Know that these are normal circumstances that you go through when you're growing a business. I think yes, one time a long time ago, probably I was like maybe a year or two in it, and I was like, oh no, I was about a year or two into the business, and I wasn't doing too well, and I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna go back out to work. And I remember my daughter's father's telling me, you're an entrepreneur, you can do it, Yvonne, just continue. I got a refresher at that time, and I got back out, and I got my pen and pencil, see what I needed to improve in, what I needed to upgrade. Went back on the computer, researched things, and I realized that there are certain times during the year that you will get kids, that people will enroll in your daycare. September, January, and like the summer months. I didn't know at that present time that there are dry seasons, and those dry seasons, you just have to be patient. You really have to be patient. And during this YouTube business, I'm sure there will be dry seasons, and it's just for you to know that, you know, don't give up. Just keep on trying. I've seen, you know, if you've been on YouTube for less than a year and I'm going to quit, maybe you should quit. Okay, maybe you should just quit. No, I'm just kidding. You shouldn't quit. You should keep on trying and trying and trying until you get there. Yes, if you made it to the end and this information is of any use to you, please do yourself a favor and use it wisely. And yes, I was using a book, so that's why I was looking down in some of the in some parts, but it's all my notes, people, all my notes. Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Take care. I'm out.